Thursday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. All right, today, guys, we are talking about our beloved kitchens. All right, that's where it all goes down. That is the heart of the home. That's where we welcome in our guests and we fill their bellies. All right, the first thing that you want to incorporate into your maybe right now outdated kitchen, okay, is going to be drawer organizers. I'm telling you, if you do not have drawer organizers in the drawers of your kitchen, what are you doing? Please tell me that you do not have just random forks, knives, and spoons just kind of thrown into your drawers in the kitchen. All right, that is going to make for a very, very chaotic space. So drawer organizers are those things that I absolutely suggest you incorporate into your kitchen if you have not already done so. However, if you are that organizing diva, let me know if you are using drawer organizers already in your kitchen, and if so, let me know where you have purchased yours from. Okay, I have purchased mine just all over the place. Number one, over in my coffee station, I have drawer organizers that I purchased, believe it or not, from the Dollar Tree. Some of these were meant to use in other places in the house, but you know, we as women can be a little bit creative and crafty at times, and so I felt using a few of them over in my coffee station would be great. I have drawer organizers that I purchased from Bed Bath and Beyond that I use in the main part of the kitchen where I put my larger knives and cooking spoons and things like that. And I also have drawer organizers that I purchased from our favorite go-to home decor store, Home Goods, and we house those in the drawers that we designate as our junk drawers. So using your drawer organizers, guys, will really help you to fall back in love with your kitchen, take your outdated kitchen and bring it up a couple of notches. All right, if your drawers are sticky and gunky and just overrun with junk, go ahead, declutter those drawers, incorporate some drawer organizers, and like I said, you can purchase them everywhere. Canisters, yes, canisters can help you to fall back in love with your kitchen. And guys, let me just stop here for a second and say, I know these items that I'm sharing with you here today are not, they're not rocket science. We're not splitting atoms over here. These are simple items that you can incorporate into your kitchen that will help you to fall back in love with that space. And oftentimes, it's those simple things that we overlook that are really going to help us bring our spaces together. All right, so first off, let me say also, the canisters. You guys remember when I asked you, Eric and I were at home and I needed your help in selecting some canisters for the kitchen. All right, my old ones had gotten kind of gunky, kind of greasy. You know, that's what happens in the kitchen. You know, you're in there cooking with different oils and things tend to splatter, and sometimes, try as you might, you can't get the stains and stuff off, so it's just really time to go ahead and update those. So that's what I was doing at home, and I asked you guys to kind of guess which canisters I was going to choose, and the choices were the ones, I think they had owls and leaves kind of etched onto them, and then there was one where it had, I believe, like a diamond shape. Well, I chose it's X's, like X's. All right, so I chose the one that had the X's on them. I love them so much. I thought that they were just a little bit more elegant, a little bit more chic. So those of you who chose the ones with the little shapes on them, you guys won. All right, but so canisters, if you don't know, I know most of you know, so for you guys, you just kind of nod your head, okay? But for the canisters, you guys know you can use them over in your pantry. They are great for holding your flour, your sugar, your cornstarch, your cookies, your rice, and things like that. They are great for holding, you know, just your traditional items. However, in the main part of my kitchen, I love to have my canisters displayed out here, but they are holding my fall candles, and then once Christmas starts to get near, I'll have my Christmas candles in them. And I love placing my candles in my canisters because, you know, the jars that some of our candles come in, sometimes they're just really basic. They are kind of, some of them can be a little bit gaudy. I know there are a lot of you who really do purchase the expensive candles, but last year I shared with you that I had actually started going to Walmart to purchase some of my fall candles, and you guys know Walmart can be really basic, so I would rather not have those candles, you know, displayed out. So I chose to house mine in the canisters that I have right here behind me. So another way to get you to fall back in love with that kitchen is get you some canisters and kind of house everything, your cereals, your rices. Is it rices? Okay, your rice, your flours and sugars and things like that. Like I said, get rid of all those bags and boxes, and I'm telling you, your outdated kitchen is really going to start to come back together. The next item that you really want to try to incorporate into your outdated kitchen, or not even outdated kitchen, a kitchen that you're really trying to make a little bit more functional, is going to be a Lazy Susan. Now, this was a new home, so our Lazy Susan actually came already, you know, built into the cabinets. However, I will say that Lowe's actually sells a Lazy Susan kit that you can have your contractor install into your cabinets. I love Lazy Susans, and that when you have cabinets where you're gonna have a lot of pots and pans and things like that, you know, reaching over into the back and knocking over things, that can get a bit cumbersome. And so having a Lazy Susan, it just makes everything a little bit accessible, making it easy for you to get in your kitchen and take care of things and, you know, prepare your meals for your family. Now, also, you can go to Walmart. That is where I actually purchased this particular Lazy Susan, and I just place it here in my cabinet. I took the top part of it off because it didn't really fit in between the shelves. But on this particular Lazy Susan, guys, I just house my vitamins. All right, if you're like me, you're in your 40s, you're trying to take everything that you can swallow to keep it all together. Okay, so this particular Lazy Susan, I place over in the cabinet, and I want to say this was like $7 at Walmart. You do have to kind of pop it together. Also, you guys can go and Google DIY Lazy Susan. I've seen several of you wonderful ladies out there who have created your own DIY Lazy Susan by using, I want to say it's these little beads or rocks that you purchase from the Dollar Tree and little plastic plates. So you can, again, have one installed, or you can go out and create one yourself. But please, whichever way you go, get a Lazy Susan somewhere into your kitchen, and it will make things just a little bit more easy for you. All right, guys, and so for the next two organizers, the property brother has agreed to stop in and share a little bit of his expertise on the matter. All right, so pots and pan organizers. All right, if you don't have any pot and pan organizers in your kitchen, girl, I don't know how you're doing it. How are you making it? All right, so here is the new version, but take a look here, guys, at what the cabinets used to look like where I housed my pots and pans. Not bad, not bad at all. A lot of the organizers that I used here, guys, I purchased from Bed Bath & Beyond, and I want to say that I purchased a few of them from Walmart, so they're not bad at all. However, it was the property brother's idea. One day he was cleaning the kitchen for me, and he was finding it very difficult to put away some of the pots and their lids. So he suggested that we go out and buy this double tier pull-out baskets. And babe, I thank you for that. How do you feel about it? I think it's a great look now. I love the look of it now.
First of all, I want to say, I heard you talking about the Lazy Susan.
Yeah.
And you were like, well, you can have your contractor install one, as if you wouldn't have me down there installing a Lazy Susan. Like you would never
But you are my contractor, babe.
Yeah, where's my payment? So, yeah, I saw this. We were in Lowe's. Actually, we were buying our washer and dryer, and there'll be another video on that. And I saw this over on the counter, or over on the shelf, and I was like, you know what? You're exactly right. I was washing dishes one day. I was like, it's really hard to put up the pots and pans. So I saw this guy, It looks similar to me to the trash can slide out mechanism we had bought a few months ago. Check out that video if you haven't checked it out when we did our basement remodel. So it looks similar to that. So bought 2 of them, installed it. I will say, in comparison to installing the slide in and out trash can, this was a little bit more tricky. This was a little bit more involved.
Okay,
but it wasn't super hard. But
I love the look of it.
Yeah,
I think it was absolutely, you know, worth all of your blood, sweat, and tears.
It's definitely a better way to organize. Just be able to pull out the pots and pans so you can actually see what you have and not having to dig through everything. Yeah, and I love the levels on it. And like you said, we purchased it at Lowe's and it was around 90 bucks. So we got 2, because you know, I'm not sure how you store your cabinets, but we have like a double door. So we have one for one side and one for the other side. And again, they were $90 each. And I'm glad you brought up the double doors. Be careful when you buy these because they are based on the width of your cabinet. So how wide the opening is. So measure how wide each door in your cabinet opens, because if you buy the wrong width, you'll have to take it back and get the more narrow one. Yeah, and I think they come in about 3 to 4 different. So measure first before you buy one. All right, and so that brings us to the last organizer, guys, that you really need to have in your kitchen. If you're trying to fall back in love with that space, we have to love our kitchens if we're gonna go in there and make just some wonderful meals for our family. So the last one, guys, is going to be a pull-out recycle and trash can bin. So babe, you mentioned that you installed one for us down in the basement, and I will, if I can remember, I will link that video below where Eric installed one for us. Where'd you get that one from? That one was from Amazon. So yeah, instead of going to Lowe's, we ordered that one from Amazon. And it's interesting, this kitchen, it came with the kitchen. It was pre-installed. Right, so the one that I'm showing you here, guys, was already installed with the house, but no worries. Just like with the Lazy Susan, if you don't have one, get you a property brother and he will install it, I'm sure, gladly for you. Well, that is it, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed these 5 little organizers that I know will help you to fall back in love with your kitchen. I know all of you you're proud of that space, all right? You're proud of your kitchen, you're proud of your home, but every now and then, guys, we need to do a little bit of tweaking, all right, to get us to fall back in love with that space or even take the love even higher, all right? Thanks again for stopping in, guys. You know I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next video.